different dreams, different aspirations of what we want to do. And even a little bit of conduct of life helps us understand that the fulfillment of our desires does not depend on us alone. When we are newborn, say a small baby, whenever the baby has some need, it has only one strategy for fulfilling that need. And what is that? Cry. It just cries, and now depending on what the nature of the baby's situation is, sometimes his desires are fulfilled and sometimes his desires are not fulfilled. But over a period of time, it starts recognizing that it's not just my will that matters. Sometimes I may try, sometimes I may desire, but still something may not happen. And when that happens, the baby may throw a tantrum. But then, as the baby grows, what happens is that the child learns more sophisticated languages. Not more sophisticated languages, a more sophisticated way of communicating that centers on language. And through language, there is a more complex process of give and take. So crying is basically just one language and then one result. And either this is done for me or it is not done for me. But otherwise, there can be multiple results. When there is language, and there's communication. And through that communication, sometimes the child understands, okay, I cannot get this now, but I'll get this maybe later. Or this cannot be got. And if this cannot be got, why can it not be got? Sometimes the child understands it, sometimes the child doesn't understand it. But either way, the point is that the child gets a deeper understanding. And a deeper understanding means that we don't just see reality in terms of simply an arena for either fulfilling our desires or for the frustration of our desires. We see that there is a lot more going on in reality beyond us and our desires. And then we choose in a more reasoned way. Okay, this I want to keep doing until I get it. This, maybe it's not worth it, forget it. We all gradually come to a level of selecting our desires. This, I want it and I'm going to go for it, no matter what happens. This is not worth it, let it go. So basically, if we consider ourselves to be one entity here, we are broadly in position in three circles. One is the physical circle, that is we are spiritual beings encased in our bodies. Now, we can, in many ways, easily understand that we are different from our body based on the fact that sometimes we have desires and the body is not capable of fulfilling the desire. So we may be very enthusiastic to do something, but we might be sick, we might be exhausted. So there is some part of us which is eager and enthusiastic to do something, but the other part of us, the physical part, which just has no energy. That way we understand that there are at least two things going on over here. I am here and the body is here. And then this is one circle in which we all are. Beyond that, there is a social circle. In this social circle, sometimes people listen to us, sometimes people don't listen to us. There's one existentialist philosopher, he was an atheist, so he was asked, do you believe in hell? And now people thought, obviously, because he's an atheist, he'll say no. He says, yeah, of course I believe in hell. So what is your idea of hell? So he said, hell means other people. That is his idea of hell. That people frustrate me in so many ways. I saw a car bumper once, and there's a sticker over there. The more I get to know people, the more I love my dog. So sometimes we may find that people obstruct us, people hurt us, people irritate us, and that social circle might trouble us a lot. Now beyond that, there is the environmental circle. Like now, the weather is cold, but maybe the sun is breaking out, so it might become better. Sometimes it might just be cold and going further cold. Around 8-9 months ago, I was in 7 months ago, I was in Australia. So my father was in Chicago. So that day in Melbourne had 45 degrees Celsius temperature, and Chicago had minus 45. So we can have extreme variations. And in the environmental circle, there could be obstacles. So basically, what happens is, when we are functioning in the world, we start seeing that what we want to do, it's not just in our power to do it. And we work in different ways then. So basically, when we lack power, but we want to do something. So you could say there is a desire is what we want to do. Power is what we need to do that, fulfill that. But we lack that power. So one way we might deal with it is that we try to increase our power in some way. So we could consider this as we could have a 4-quadrant diagram. So there is no desire, no power. There is desire but no power. There is power but no desire. And there is desire and power. So if somebody in the first case where there is no desire and no power, that is, that person is completely apathetic. So they're completely lazy. If somebody gives such a person an award for laziness, they would say, "Can you ship it to me?" They wouldn't even want to do activity to go and receive it. So when there is no desire, no power, that is a state of great apathy. And this people may fall into. This is not a normal state for us. But sometimes they may fall into it because of extreme depression. When repeatedly our desires are thwarted, and then we feel nothing is worth it, just forget it all, then we might go into that direction. This is a very disempowered state to be. No desire, no power. Then there is desire but no power. And this is a frustrated state to be. So the first is completely apathetic. The second is frustrated. And most of us, for a significant part of our life, we stay in that second quadrant, in this quadrant, where our desires far exceed our powers. And this is a state of frustration or of distress. Now, distress can be defined in 2 simple terms, by which we can understand that actually everybody in life is distressed. That is, distress means to get what we don't desire and to not get what we desire. Yasmat priya priya viyoga sanyoga janma shokagnina sakala yonishu dharyamana dukha aushadham tadapi dukkham atadhyaham bhuman brahmami vadame na tavadasya yogam. So there are many things which we don't want should happen. And there are things which we want should happen. So there is priya, that which is desirable, we want sanyoga. We want to unite with the desirable. And there is apriya, that is undesirable, we want viyoga, separation from that. But unfortunately, life does the opposite. That life brings union with the undesirable and separation from the desirable. And this happens to everyone. Because what is going to happen? That we may even if we have certain desires which we fulfill,